DPE will now be able to be summoned. You didn't toggle on, bro. You had to toggle on your Doom Eagle in the draw phase. Toggle on, return DPE. No! You didn't toggle.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
This is the grand finals. Check out the top 16 video and the top 4 video, and let me know if you like this format. We're trying this out. Hopefully I did go through with it. Otherwise, you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, and you're just watching me on twitch.tv/Dkayed. Reasoning, your opponent must declare a level, and then if they declare the level correctly, you're going to mill your deck until there's a monster that could be special summoned. Milling Imperial Order, milling the Elixir, and you called it wrong. Doom King will be special summoned. Doom King states that if a zombie monster activates, I get to banish a monster from your field or grave, or I can negate the zombie activation. So the combo is you turn your opponent's monsters into zombies. Another reasoning, not once per turn for some reason. We're declaring level 10 this time. First we declared level 4. Gazuki. You called level 4 to stop Gazuki, then you changed your mind on the second reasoning, and then he summoned a Gazuki. Gazuki could send a zombie from the deck to the grave. He could summon he could send the Glow Bloom, right? Linking off the Gazuki and the Baled Rock, or the Vampire Sucker. Now, Vampire Sucker states that if a zombie special summon from the graveyard, you draw a card. And the field spell being on the field, while you have the Doom King in the graveyard, Doom King states that if there is a field spell during the standby phase, summon from the grave. So Vampire Sucker will activate to draw a card. And if there's another card in the field to banish, then the Doom King will activate to banish. Now, the Eldlich is not being summoned from the graveyard, so the Vampire Sucker does not work. She only gets sucking if summoned from the grave. Potta P on top of all this? Oh my. Of course he adds the skill drain. This is turn 1 Exodia with zombies. Called by the grave in the draw phase. Going to banish the Doom King before it gets summoned. Are we going to Golden Land Forever to negate the called by the grave? Or we could chain our Elixir to just summon it. Max C. Okay. We'll draw one off the Doom King. Prank Kids. Okay, we're playing Prank Kids for game 1. Sky Strikers is his second deck. Miamu is here. Triggering the Fansies. Yes, we are. Doom King. Negate. Going in onto the Sucker. He's opening up his field. Very good. Be gone, Miamu. This is perfect. Now that Alex has an open field, he could use Psy-Frame Gear Gamma. We're going to Instant Fusion. What's very important in Prank Kids is not getting Ash Blossomed. So if you can in any way whatsoever prevent yourself from getting Ash Blossomed, if you have the field spell, you could put this on Chainlink 2 or higher to protect your Prank Kids from being Ash Blossomed if there's a monster on the field. If there isn't a monster on the field, then making the Rocket can be Chainlink 2 to protect the Prank Kid. And if you can't make the Rocket, you could try to make a Duely Do. And if you have the Instant Fusion, you want the instant fuse into the Weather Washer with the Prank Kid. Make your Duely Do, Chainlink block the Prank Kid in the grave, and then you're good. But, I mean, he still would have lost this. I believe so. Vampire Sucker could help out your opponent. You could target a monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon onto the field, then you draw a card, triggering the Doom King, then banishing it off the field. Eldlich the Golden Lord, target that back row card, send it to the grave. Prank Kids plan, be gone. We going. Lethal music, no calculator needed. He's got something activatable. It's the Prank Kids plan. Don't let him know, but he could banish this from the graveyard, shuffle any number of Prank Kids from the graveyard back in the deck, and then reduce the attacking monster by 100 each. Doom King. Finish him. Game 2. If you lose game 1, play your Prank Kid deck for game 2. And if you win game 2, you will then go second with Sky Striker for game 3. Now, if you're thinking about summoning DPE, you want to search for the deck Prank Kids, and you want to type in the word "you cannot." I cannot. And the card that's telling you that you cannot do something is the Pandemonium. Token Collector in the main deck. No freaking way. He was going to make a Link Spider into Anaconda into DPE. Can we make this a freaking emo? Oh my Jesus. Damn. Alex, I would like to personally apologize to you. I'm sorry. Fusion Destiny. The Mad Lad's got a follow-up. Let's go. End phase Prank Kid Pranks. Are we going to return 3? We have 4 pranks in the graveyard. We could return 3, draw 1. It is a Tri-Brigade. Fractal sending itself to the graveyard to then send a kit, sending a Nerval. Nerval activating the search. We're going to Ash Blossom negate. This is far from over, mate. Karass, without using up the normal summon, we're going to discard special summon. Discarding Nerval. Nerval will be able to search. Nerval grabbing a Tri-Brigade from the deck. The most popular cards that summon tokens. Nibiru. Apollo can't be used with tokens, so it's brought up there. Eat up the Auroradon combo. Ton of decks using Auroradon. Olion with Auroradon. Eat up the tokens. Lost World token. Prank Kid Pranks token. While DPE is negated on the field, it's not negated in the graveyard, so if you attack over it, destroy it. If it gets destroyed during the end phase off of the Fusion Destiny, still going to be able to activate, still going to summon next turn. We got Bear Brum. Now, it's important to know with Bear Brum that when it is sent to the graveyard to search for the Revolt, you're restricted to Tri-Brigade monsters for the rest of the turn. Rugal Revolt pass. That's exactly what he's doing. Taking a lifeline from the chat, teaching him the way. Bro, did you say no to Bear Brum? What was that? What? You did not activate Bear Brum. He's going for access code Talker? No Bear Brum. He said no to Bear Brum. Doomeagle could return the DPE back into the deck, though. That could be pretty good. Omen, non-targeting banish. We could banish the DPE or banish the back row. Banishing the Pandemonium, non-target banish. As soon as you choose to banish the back row, your opponent cannot decide to flip it up. Omen, wipe out DPE. If DPE activates, then gets shuffled back in. He could still summon Celestial or Dasher from the graveyard. Doomeagle, returning within the battle phase. That also plays around Effect Veiler. Oh no! Ghost Bell, negating the Doomeagle. Doomeagle has been negated. DPE will now be able to be summoned. You didn't toggle on, bro. You had to toggle on your Doomeagle in the draw phase. Toggle on, return DPE. No! You didn't toggle. If he toggled on, he could have returned DPE in the draw phase. The only way is to toggle on. That's the only way. He said, how do I toggle on? He did not. He did not. You're saying he got to the grand finals with Zombie Eldlich, not knowing how to toggle on? So Zombie Eldlich is that good that he does not know how to toggle on? Are you serious? You're joking. You're joking. Be quiet. Rugal and Roxy's. I'm going to show you. I'll show you how to toggle on after this. I can't show you in the replay or spectating. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. Okay? I got you. Battle phase access code Talker. No effect. If you had a Link monster in the graveyard, it would be important with toggle on again with Doomeagle on the resolution of gaining attack. Doomeagle would have to return the Link monster back in the extra deck so the access code Talker could not banish it. It's double toggle on important. Or you could have the toggle on button to push it and turn it off on an auto. DPE taking out the token collector. Almost lost a token collector. Alan Viss setting a back row, which the DPE could quickly wipe out. DPE, get poppin'. Wiping out Solemn Strike. Solemn Strike, that's some good information to have for game 3. Now, he's not allowed to surrender, so that information, he's got to give it up unless he were to keep it in the hand. Sky Striker versus Tri-Brigade. Fool! Sky Striker, Ray is here. Ash Blossom negate. No search for you, mate. She only gets on once per turn. Yup, and everything I said did not conflict with that fact. Karass is here to help us play around our normal summon. You can discard a card to special summon the Karass. With plenty of cards in the graveyard to banish, we have Nerval, Kit, Fractal. We could summon a Link 2, Link 3, using up the normal summon. He has the ability to summon the Dragon Double Lords. The Impermanence is going to negate. He could have gone for Farigit or Bearbrum. Imperm negate, essentially negating his normal summon. I've been unironically testing. Whoa, Fusion Destiny, come forth and summon DPE. I've been testing double summon, just to play around hand traps. I'm playing Orcust with double summon. Karass big enough to wipe out the Shizuku, but attacking with DPE instead. Ray can now summon a Shizuku. The DPE could pop the Shizuku before being able to search during the end phase. This is non-targeting pop. Ray being summoned in defense ensures that the Karass will not be able to attack over it, or maybe should have baited it. No, it would not have been a good bait, because if you imperm early, he chains DPE. Summoning in defense was correct here. And there she goes. Come forth, Shizuku. To now, only because you're newly summoned, only if you were summoned this turn, search your deck. So the Shizuku in the graveyard would not have searched. We are searching for Engage. Engage, search your deck for any Sky Striker card. Is definitely in an advantageous position, I'd say right now, with the Engage in hand. We do have to deal with that DPE. Activating Engage. Engage, if you have 3 spells in the graveyard, we're going to draw an additional card, which we do not have. He's got the Widow Anchor. With only 2 spells in the graveyard, he's not going to be able to negate the DPE. Field spell. If DPE ever hits the grave, you could also... You got the Shark Cannon. Shark Cannon, banish DPE from the grave. Yoink! We got Widow Anchor. Widow Anchor is going to attempt to yoink the DPE. DPE could try to pop itself right now. The Mad Lad's going for the double Widow Anchor, double negate, double yoink. Kagari, add from the graveyard a Sky Striker card. Solemn Strike, negate, minus 1500 life, negate the special summon of Kagari. He's got the maxi. Solemn Strike, 0. He's got it. He's got it. Normal summon maxi. He's desperate. Woo! That was close. If he didn't have max C to normal summon, he lost the entire duel right there. He's under max C. Draw again. Max C. Wiping out Karass with DPE. 500 to the face. His only disruption is now the DPE. It costed him double Widow Anchor just to take the opponent's DPE. Normal summoning Nerval. Will DPE pop the Nerval? Nerval could then search for Karass. Karass could then discard. Does he pop the Nerval? Alex said, screw it. Screw it. Pop an Anaconda. Taking out the Nerval. Nerval get searching. Grabbing a Fractal. No! You gotta be kidding me! How do you end your turn with 4 cards in the hand? No freaking way! You could chain... He's gonna summon Ash Blossom. Chain Maxi. There you go. Very good. He's drawing 2. He's drawing for the Ash Blossom. He's drawing for the DPE. Alex, are you gonna take the Maxi challenge? Wait. He negated! He revealed Ash Blossom to summon, then he negated! No way! He's not taking the maxi challenge. Negate. Debated. He's got Celestial. Draw 2. Bro, did I bait you? You should have maxied on the Summon of the Ash, then you would have drawn off a DPE. Thus, he'd be taking the maxi challenge. No! Right there. Alan, I did not screw you. This is on you. Dkayed ruins the grand finals. Multi-roll, send the field spell, activate the field spell, summon Ray. This would have been 2 drawn cards off of Maxi so far. He doesn't have Ash. No Ash. What is your hand? How? What is your hand? Rose going in. Smacking him for 15. Double 1,500. D-P to the E. Finish him. G-G. Sky Strikers.
Oh, boy.
Winning the grand finals.
What a day.
Holy moly. Top 16 of the Meta Weekly every single week, bro. Double Eldlich after Conquistador nerf. What the hell? Double Sword Soul Tenyi. Where's Tri-Brigade? 1 Tri-Brigade and a Zodiac Tri-Brigade. So 2 Tri-Brigade. Starting off with top 16. We're not going to be staying for long on anything that's too standard. But, you know, DPE and Tri-Brigade. Okay, pure Tri-Brigade. Ictinium with the Medolce. Love it. Samuel with Ignister. MCS Champion. Very good. Triple Imperm. Prank Kids. Let's make sure we have the full deck list. There you go. Doom Wake. There you go. Triple Heavenly Prison. This protects you back. You can't get the Lightning Stormed. You can't get Harpy Feather Dustered. And also search your deck for a trap. Anton, top 16 with Eldlich. Drytrine. Not dominating the tournament. We got the Artifact Scythe combo. Dragon Link. It's Buster Blader Dragon Link. Oh my. Alderson Loop. We have the Sword Soul Tenyi. Elder Salmon. Elder Salmon plays a lot of Eldlich and decided to play Tri-Brigade DP. Guesses with the Virtual World triple tactics and the final Sword Soul Tenyi deck. Double Vessel, triple max, 3. Now we're at the 2 decks. Now the second deck represents the deck that they added in the top 4. The main deck is what they got to the top 4 with and will be the only deck that influences the tier list, the deck type breakdown, the top decks page. This is just a secondary deck that they added once they got to top 4. His main deck, Kid Art, got to the top 4 with Thunder Dragon, not from Virtual World, with Thunder Dragon. Second place, Alan Viss got to the grand finals with his main deck being Eldlich Zombie World. And then Sky Striker. Sky Striker, his main deck, Alex, winning it all for Sky Striker. And that is it. Fools.